Hello boys and girls, and welcome to another episode of DarLeeLlama Plays Stoneshard. We are doing our Permadeath bow, Dirwin, and Dagger run, and as you may have noticed, we have already updated to patch 0.586. Unfortunately, we will not be able to get the benefits of the patch. This content update adds daggers and maces, and the inclusion of some mini quests, as well as a few other changes. But we can't get those changes unless we start a new game. Since we're already so far in our Dirwin game, we're going to continue playing Dirwin as is, and we will just have to benefit from the update from future characters. This being a permadeath run, do not fret, however, you never know how long he will last. So we're going to go ahead and load up. This should be episode 5, according to my recording. So let's get to playing. So we went ahead and took on the alchemy kit quest. We succeeded. And now we're going to go pick up our second quest. We're really low on food supplies, so we will have to go buy some bread. And while we're out, we still have this mace to identify. So let's go take care of all of that first. Pick up a couple morsels. This should do us. And then we'll go to the guy who definitely has an ID scroll. We're doing good on arrows. No need to buy more. We have a handy heavy club, not that great. We'll go sell it. Not positive who will get the better price for this one, so let's just check both. 12 versus... $24. So we'll sell it to him. Did not come ahead on that, but it was mainly to satisfy curiosity. Let's see what you've got. Combat, ranged, ranged, ranged. So we don't need the ranged, we already have all that. So nothing new from him. Wait a minute. I guess I was wrong. Or no. Does he always say that? He must have. Oh no. So yes, this is new. There's an opportunity for profit. I met an elf at the Brinian market. He told me he urgently needs a bison pelt and a pair of horns. Promised a huge amount of money in return. He didn't say what he needed those things for, but what it does matter as long as he pays. If you bring me bison pelt and horns, I'll share the money with you. We have more than enough beasts wandering nearby steppes, and I bet you're a skillful hunter. I'm sure you'll manage, so deal? Deal. Okay, so we are going to be playing with the patch. That's good to know. So we just have to look for some people who might have mini quests for us if we notice expanded dialogues or anything like that. Nothing from him. So we want intercepted reports. Tower Jormus. Alright, we'll do it. and so long. Directly to our east, only 2 tiles away, very close to the village, which is nice. Okay, is there anything else we can do to prepare? Honestly, probably not really. We could go ahead and repair our gear, and we should probably always try and do that before we head out. So far, bow and dagger has been working well for us. Definitely pleased with the ability to still do damage, even though we're using a shield. And I do feel like using a shield is the correct choice. Particularly the good shield that we got. If we had a crappier shield, we would not be so happy. Alright, let's head to the next dungeon. We'll not do the bison quest for a while. Bison can be pretty tough. I have no desire to tangle with one just yet. So, we'll just leave it be for now. And head off to this dungeon. So if we can defeat this dungeon, we will have gotten as far as we had with our Jonah run. I'm more worried about taking this archer out before he reaches me. Alright, we have to switch to this guy. I wish our shield would have blocked some of that, but I guess not. So we got lucky there. The second wind saved us taking a hit. This has already become terribly dangerous for us. And I have a feeling that we are not going to be able to get as far as Jonah. But we will go as far as we can. So we're in pain. We'll go ahead and drink some of this. We will eat some bread. Restock our arrows. And salve. That puts us pretty much close to full. That'll have to do. Onions are good. They give detox. He dashed on us. So, dagger him down. So these guys hit pretty hard. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can get away. We got away. We're gonna go ahead and attempt this. almost bad. So they're doing a number on us, despite the fact that we have a shield. Let's drink up. We'll eat this. And this. Yeah, we have a protection of 10, and they're still doing that much. Block chance of 0. What the heck? So maybe the new content bugged our block chance? Oh, no. It's because we were resting. We'll just have to be more mindful of our ranged attack ability. We'll need to try and take as much use, or make as much use out of it as before. We were just kind of walking around with shield and dagger and letting it do all the work in the previous dungeon. I don't think we'll get away with that here. So, mead's good. That's some extra alcohol for pain. We gotta back up. I gotta say, piercing shot has been unimpressive. Because you constantly need to take aim. Maybe if we were to get our accuracy so high and a bow so good that we no longer had to worry about the plus 50 accuracy, it would be good, but I'm unimpressed. It's only doing like, what, 4 points more than what our current damage is doing, so... Or at least using taking aim. Alright. Let's go over here. Need to bust all those open if possible. Be sure to pick up arrows. We'll rest up to full. Head in cautiously. Gotta break everything. We're kind of low on food reserves. Even if it does wear down our dagger a bit. That's just the price we take for dagger goodness. So, nobody. Check for traps. Pick the lock. We found aquamarine. Aquamarine is great. Very high value for very small space. I love getting aquamarine. Let's actually go outside and cook the carp. I want to actually make use of it. Okay. Back in, take care of our needs. What are we at? 26 and 30. We'll drink 1, and we'll eat the carp. That's good for now. Glad to find a pair. I just heard someone get alarmed, so we're gonna pull back here. Switch to the bow. Aim. Aim. Switch. Stab. So against these weak guys, we're doing really good. But against the tougher models, not so good. I say that, but we are still alive, so maybe I shouldn't complain, huh? None of this I really want to enchant at the moment. So we'll just hold on to that enchant scroll. Pick. It's an archer. We'll just lure him in. After trying to out-archer that archer. I just don't feel like it. So, a couple nightstands. Nothing. Nothing. Just some gold. And we're good to go downstairs. Sneaky feet, quiet feet. While busting down all kinds of barrels. Check for traps. Another onion. Do not care for ingots. Ooh, treasure chests. Junk. Cash. Junk. Good to know it's there. You know, I think I'll drop that on the ground. We'll get a few pot shots on him. Got another guy coming. We could probably bow this guy down. Probably would have killed him if we hadn't fumbled on that second attack. 2 protection, 5 physical resistance, they're equal on that. 15 rending to 5. 10 frost, -3 fumble, the bleed. Dodge 4, skill energy cost -10. Its protection stats are better because of the +4 dodge. But the fact that we pay 10 less on energy, I mean, that's a really nice thing. Plus the rending resistance. And the rending resistance is for animals, so that's not going to help us in this dungeon. The dodge chance would help more. What's our current dodge? 1.5, because we have the shield. We're not doing a dodge build either, so I guess we'll leave it alone. Honestly, we ought to do a dodge build. If there's anyone that would be good with dodge, Dirwin would be good with dodge. We could always just give up the shield later. But if we do that, we're committing to the leather vest, because the leather vest gives 7 dodge %. And we would also have to go a lot more into agility. Well, we can always get money later and decide what we want to do on our equipment. Because honestly, we're going the way we do. We could have heavy gear, we could have light gear. And he could make use of both. In different situations. So we've not run into too many enemies. You'd expect it to be swarming with it. I wonder if it's going to be third level. But I've already been proven wrong. So we're not going to be able to gain much ground on this guy unless he attempts to buff himself. We don't have any buffs. The only buffs that we have are alcohol, and that's not going to necessarily help us too much. That being said, being up on this guy is dangerous, so I think we're just going to try and kite him as much as possible. Not like we're getting any ground on him. Let's attempt to bleed him. He's bled. Let's just switch to daggers and fight him now. So he's at 13 already. We've messed him up big time. And he's had basically no chance to deal damage to us. So this has turned out really good for us. And he's dead. I think that went amazingly well. Alright, we're hungry, so let's go ahead and eat the bread, drink some water, eat the pear, consolidate our food a bit. Let's start putting treasure in here. Did we have that? We did have that, didn't we? Huh. But it's not a buff, so... Okay, that works for now. I want that, I want that, I want that, and this. So... The dirk is a nice pickup. We could in fact now go double dirk. Traveling dagger is a piece of crap. It's only worth selling. Let's merge that and toss it. Well, maybe we'll need it here in a bit. We're about to get a payday after all. There we go. There's still a little bit more dungeon here. So we'll have to deal with that. No need for the splint. We still have one. Got plenty of meat. I think we'll leave it. And the payday. Need that for the quest. Money and a jewel. Nice. There will be some guys back here to fight, I'm sure. So the usefulness of this went down because we're dual wielding at the moment. And it was very obvious. We went from, what was it, 21, 24 down to 18 per hit. Did not like that. But we need to be able to carry it back to town so we can sell it. Maybe I'll just toss it in here. Yeah, that'll work. Put that back on for safety. And we'll eat that to get the beef. Nothing. Lockpick. And we're done. So this was a lot easier than I was expecting it to be. We got some good hits because of the armor piercer. And once again, the game likes to make a liar out of me because armor piercing is basically what allowed us to kill that guy so easily. Now, we only had a 36% chance of the bleed, but we still hit it. And because we hit it, it was good. It was very good. Bleed once again showing just how powerful an effect it is when the target can bleed. It would not be so great, for example, against a skeleton. But skeletons are everyone's problem. So, although with this patch, as I understand it, they are reducing the resistances of skeletons and the undead in particular. So they should be less of a headache. Still a headache, but less of a headache. We have enough room for some fatty meat. I should have tried to kill that deer. Oh well. That's right, Dirwin. Not a bad day at all. I think this went really well. I'm glad you agree. So, it's already night. We'll just go ahead and rest for a little bit. And we'll rest till 10. I think they actually get up and start doing their jobs much earlier than that. Around like 6 or 7. Okay. So we're gonna hold on to this. We'll end up using all that. I doubt we'll fill this pouch, so we'll just keep that one there. And we don't need extra lockpicks on us at the moment. So that looks good. No trophies. Yep, no trophies, so go on downstairs. I guess we'll eat up some beets. And we'll just drink from the well. First things first, we'll go turn in our quests while everyone gets to their stands and stalls. Give us our money. 525 smackaroos. Very nice. I got some stuff to sell you. So we're gonna hold on to this. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. So. Not that. This. And this. And this. Very nice. So we'll sell that and that. I was wrong. We did need the the purse, but that's okay. Naval hatchet. So this is one of the new axes. Not bad. we should go ahead and repair. Yep, there we go. And he he might have some work for me. Do you have any work for me? Here's the deal. Odar ordered me to forge a bunch of new swords for our guardsmen. However, I can't bring myself to waste good iron on them. They don't even care to step outside the village. What the hell do they need good swords for? So that's what I have in mind. Bring me some junk swords. I'll fix them up and put them to use. Cleavers and falchions will work the best. 3 of them should be enough. I'll pay you much more for that crap than you usually get. Deal. Okay. I like that. Alright, I think we'll sell some of this mead. We don't need so much of it. Sell, sell, sell. And... we need to re-up our supplies a little bit. We used up that salve. We need to get a replacement bandage. We need to go repair our armor over at the leatherworker. Why do you look weird? And then salve. We'll buy that just so we can throw it in our chest. So we broke 2,000. I think once we get 3,000, we might consider going to Manshire and getting a new bow. Or looking for a new bow. And then we need to buy some bread. With our next destination being the vampires. The only thing we'll find to eat in there is probably sinewy meat. We don't want that. Looks like she don't have bread replacements, so we'll just go ahead and get the cheese. Cheese is just as good. So our final tally is 1817. I think that's actually pretty good for what we've been through at any rate. We'll throw all that in there. And this. Yep, like that. So, yeah, vampires next. So we're not going to need to pull our shovel out just yet. And honestly, didn't we already go and dig up the grave sites at the undead place? We don't even need it now. And did I leave anything? Nope, I didn't leave anything in there. And we are all prepped for the next quest. This was pretty easy. Not a lot of enemies in there. Were there even more than 10 on the actual inside of the dungeon? Normally there seems to be a lot more. So glad I hit that bleed on the boss though, let me tell you. That was a lifesaver. But that being said, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you all had as much fun playing along with me as I had playing along with you. Leave a comment, a like if you like. This is going to be DarLeeLlama signing off. Stay safe, take care, and have a wonderful day.